Annyeonghaseyo. Today is day number 10 here in Saipan. Today's an exciting day because it was our first day of inter-squads. I didn't pitch. Tomorrow I throw live, but it's still kind of exciting to know that we're playing some games now. And tomorrow I'll have more to talk about baseball-wise on my behalf because I'll have faced some hitters. Today I'm going to talk about learning the language, which is quite difficult because it's completely different symbols. It's just a whole new thing, and I'm 27 years old and I only speak one language, so this is definitely a new test for me. But I'm trying my best. I only have two tools right now. Say it right in Korean, thanks to my agent Brian, and making out in Korean, which is actually intended for my wife, but I took it from her. My wife's bridesmaid Erin got it for her, and thank you, Erin. It's difficult, I'm trying my best, but luckily some of these guys here speak a little bit of English. But I'm going to tell a story, two stories actually, about the language barrier here in Korean baseball. The other day, a player asked me, a player speaks much better English than I speak Korean, "Who wants Super Bowl?" And I said, "Excuse me? Who wants Super Bowl?" And I said, "Wonton soup or bowl? I don't know what you're saying." And he's like, "New Orleans, Indianapolis, who won Super Bowl?" And I said, "Oh, who won the Super Bowl? I get it. New Orleans won." And he was real excited because one of the American coaches on the team wanted New Orleans to win the Super Bowl. So he was real excited, and I was happy we got the conversation accomplished because I really appreciate when these guys try to speak English to me because obviously my Korean is poor at best. But on the other hand, I feel like these guys appreciate when I try to speak Korean to them. And the other day, a player asked me about my puin, which is my wife, and when she's coming to Korea. And I said, "Oh, she'll be out in April." And he didn't know what April was. And I said, "Well, I know the months." And I said, "Sawul." And he looked at me, he's like, "Sawul? Sawul?" And I was like, "Yeah, Sawul." And he looked at me and he's like, "Sawul?" And I said, "Yeah. Iwul? Iwul? Samul? Sawul?" He's like, "Oh, Sawul." And I said, "Sawul. Sawul. Sawul. Sawul." And finally we got accomplished. He knew she's coming out in April. But it was quite a conversation, and I was like, well, this is what I get for being patient with English, because he was just as equally patient with me in Korean. So if you run into me and I'm trying my best, please be patient with me, and if you run into me and you're trying your best to speak English, I'll do the best I can to be patient with you. I thought you'd appreciate that story. That's all I got for today. Enjoy the story. Najunge manayo.